Hey, people. Hey. Right, taking hat off purely because I've been in a hat for the last couple of days, and quite frankly, I've lived in it, slept in it, woke up in it. I say died in it, I might as well have died in it, but God willing, woke up in it. And I'm still here in it. But my head needs to breathe. And because my mother has taken me, I had to pay in to my bank this morning a really tiny, weeny little kind of diary thing from a water company from where I used to live, which might sound really pathetic. It was for like less than £5, but the fact that you actually leave a property, reads your meter readings, expects a bill of not much, but you still expect a bill for, and then when you do that, they actually say, no, we owe you money of something like, I think it was about like £2.20 or something. Yeah. So we went and did that. Except, this is the next bit. This wasn't what I was going to do my video about, by the way. This is an interim video about the videos I planned. I did the one about the use of baby powder talc thing. This is an interim one. This is like I did that video and that video, and then I'm going to do that video and that video. Something happened in between. It's called SJ Walks with Crutches just down to the shop. Probably 50 yards down the road. Yesterday evening, early evening, late afternoon, whatever you call it. And managers, sorry, I'm in evening words now, but managers to do that to my knees, well, that and that, as in surface cuts, but it's gone deeper than that. It's hit that bone and cut there on that leg. On my other leg, it's done some cuts, etc. But I now can't use that wrist, which I'm right-handed. So even to like bear with people, bearing in mind fractures to my back. Yeah. In the morning, I want no cushions. Girl. I want a cup of coffee. I never screw the lids on dead tight, because what's the point? Now I have to swap things over. So I'm right-handed, and now I have to stop different things with my damaged legs, but just to between the two of my hands do that. Right, so now I've unscrewed my jar of coffee. Now where's my ashtray? Gosh. This is what I'm trying to get used to. It's like, how disabling can a simple fall be? Which is what I'm trying to tell you guys about. Oh, hang on. Got my ashtray, which bizarrely looks like a lovely coffin. Yeah. Don't forget that, people. Oh, and the ashes actually drips. Anyway, I'll sort that after this video. So I went to open the coffee. Luckily, this morning I got some Irish cream flavoured coffee, which is caffeinated. The key is caffeine for the first two. Then I'm only allowed 2 caffeinated drinks. After that, no more caffeine because of my topiramate, which is my mood stabilizer. But because of my topiramate and its side effects, I'm only allowed 2 caffeine drinks per day, which is fair enough, because as long as I have my coffee in the morning, I can drink decaf the rest of the day and then do whatever the rest of the day as regards liquid, as long as I can have my 1 caffeine drink to go kick SJ into life, and then my second one to go, right, take my pills in the morning to kick SJ into life, but the caffeine speeds up the rate it goes into my body, which I'm sure a lot of you understand, then that's cool. After that, yeah, that's all fine. I'll just go into decaf coffee with a trillion sweeteners in it. It's fine. But this morning, it was screwed up quite tight. And as you might well see, because I fell over, that hand got, I think there's still grit in that hand, and that hand got grazed. I showed you my knees, but I'm not going to show you my hip bone because, but what happened was that hip bone hit the floor. I was literally walking, there's a slight hill from this house down the road, and I walked down the road with my crutch, went to the shop. My parents had gone just for a walk around the canals because they live in a village that has got lots of canals and lots of walks. And I popped down the road with my crutches and popped in the shop, and it was quite a nice evening. Slowly made my way back up, and I always wear trainers, I always wear Converse. Again, you know, not advertising products here, but Converse or DC's. And I got can't remember if it was Converse or DC's, whatever it was, on. Was casually walking back up, slowly, like I do, with bag hooked over my arm, with bottle in it and packet of cigarettes, and just making my way up the road. And my foot and crutch got caught in a piece of pavement that was just like a bit wonky, but because my body weight and the bottle exceeded what I just fell forward. And of course, first thing you do is put your hands out, try to put my knees out or my knees down. My legs didn't catch the floor first, as in the front of my knees, so I fell flat on my front. My elbows didn't get the floor, but the top of my knees did. The palms of my hands did, and that hip bone did. The bottle in the bag smashed and broke. Didn't care about that, actually. All I cared about was fishing my cigarettes out, which were sealed. And the first thing I thought was, oh my god, has anybody seen me? I lay flat on my face in broad daylight. Nobody had seen me, which was a little bit weird because there's people about all the time, but no one had seen me. I was in so much pain. I just lay there, and then the second I could get up, I did. I left the broken bottle in its bag, extracted my cigarettes, staggered back up the road to my house. My parents were still out on their walk. Got back in, literally washed my hands, just got my coat off, came up here, dropped all my clothes in the washing basket, whatever. Got Savlon wipes, which I've got in a where you like Dettol wipes or baby wipes, you can peel it and you just get a Savlon wipe and just it cleans it all up. And on waking this morning, that's when I realised that I might have got stuck in these, especially this one, but that the ligaments in this wrist might be hurt to the point where I can't use them. I don't think my legs are hurt anymore. It's just like grazes and stuff. But the end result is I'm going back to working. I'm going back. I love my mum. I love my dad. I love my son. But my carer, my mental health team, my everything that I've built over the last 3 years is in working. I'm even thinking again about putting the colour removal on my hair, and not going as far as the whole bleach thing, but just the colour removal, and then that will lift it as far as me being able to just put like a turquoise dye all over it, and that will lift it as far as I need, just doing that, and I tried to contact Mummy Mimi. I did a private video for her because of my own reasons. I don't want anybody to question me on that. That is between me and her, and I love Mummy Mimi to bits, and please, nobody question me about me and her and anything to do with that. Forget anything to do with that. I got videos, and I still will do them, that I'm going to see. But I didn't expect to fall over and hairline fracture my hip bone, damage ligaments in my wrist, which I've done, and do what I've done, and quite frankly, just do more bloody damage to me. So, what a load of shit. But, good thing is, I'm still, touch wood, alive and kicking, and I'm kicking. Look, I'm kicking. I am alive purely because, well, if I wasn't alive, I wouldn't be here right now. And cheers for all your guys, like, you know, support, help, stuff. Don't really know what else to say, except I've got to stop fracturing things. And injuring ligaments and but love you all. And remember, I'm here for you. I don't post videos to get like responses like, oh, SJ, this, that, the other. It's like, what I'd like is responses saying, okay, cool, you post this video. This, that, the other is going on in my life. Can you help me? Because, and then, even if it's a private message or an email or a text message if you're in the UK, or an email, my email is spelled, well, it's sarbobs@msn.com, and the first part is like Sierra Alpha Romeo Sierra DevOps right, Sierra Alpha Romeo Bravo Sierra SARB. God's sake. Sorry, I had such a day. I'm just gonna. Bear with people. I can't even get this right. Because my wrist is so knackered I can't even write properly. In the meantime, I'll tell you a joke. What happened to the frog when its car broke down? What happened to the frog when its car broke down? It got towed away. best I can do, guys. Email address. sarahbobs@msn.com. Good night. I am sorry. It's just crazy crap.